Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 1 of the build of the LEGO Ninjago Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty. So this is set number 70738, 1,253 pieces. So it's a very large set. We get a whole slew of minifigures. They show them all down here. And then on the top of the box, they show all the names of everyone we get. So we get Sensei Wu, Naya, Cole, Lloyd, Moro, Gultar, Bancha, Soul Archer, Spider, and 2 Screamers. So that is one heck of a lineup of minifigures. Super cool. We have a dragon. We have some sort of flying pod over here. We've got this cool little mechanism that's shooting 3 of those stud launchers at once. And you got that on both sides, so that's pretty cool. And then of course the new modern updated version of Destiny's Bounty. So can't wait to build this. Let's go ahead and break the seal on this. Now I've had this set for quite a while. It's one of those sets that, you know, I've acquired more sets than I can build, and it's just always been pushed to the side, and I've more or less said, okay, enough is enough. There's a new wave of Ninjago already out. I need to get this set built. So now is the time. So we have a instruction book. It's a single instruction book. There is a pretty big sticker sheet inside of that bag. We have the little vinyl sails, and they're on like a perforated sheet, so we'll punch those out whenever it's time to use those. And then we have all of our number bags. Oh, we have this ship mast type thing. Alright, so let's see, we got bag 8, bag 6, bag 7, that's bag 9, there's 2, there's 3, 5, oh, there's a bag 10. There's bag 1. Alright, so we have 10 numbered bags. Alright, got that all somewhat organized. So we'll open up bag 1. I have a lot of this cardboard debris kind of hanging around on the desk. Alright, there's the small bag of elements that was in bag 1. That's a pretty cool piece. I've never seen that before. Alright, let's get the instruction book open. I like the sets that have the instruction book and the stickers in their own little bag, because it prevents them from getting all curled up and wrinkled. Alright, so we're going to begin with one minifigure and the beginnings of the dragon. Clearly does not go on there. Pay attention. Alright, so which minifigure is this? This looks like we are making the Soul Archer. Yeah, this is the Soul Archer. And here's his bow and arrow. That's our first figure for this set. And I do believe we're going to build Lloyd as well. That's the other torso that I was accidentally putting on. He has a golden sword and a black sword. Okay. They do give us his hairpiece, so if we want to take the mask off, we can put his hair on. I'm going to go ahead and leave him in the masked version. So he looks pretty cool with that. So, move those guys off to the side. Now we're going to begin the dragon. A lot of big barnacle pieces in this portion of the build. Do have the click hinged piece. Goes back here with a dark green 2x4 brick. Couple more brackets and 2 jumper tiles. Okay. Now we have this bionicle finger and then this not glow in the dark yellow little spider arm. Pretty cool little elements there. Kind of like a modified Technic piece with the little ball joints on the ends. And we have these tiny little rubbery horn pieces. If I were to choose one element that was my least favorite, this would probably be it. It's going to be a pretty big dragon. The image on the box shows something fairly, what appears to be fairly small, but it's going to be fairly large. goes there. Do another one. Time for our little tail. Or I think this is the tail. Alright, that is the tail. Goes right there. Kind of see how it's posable. Not really standing up yet. Alright. Take these two bars with clips on them. I'll have to put the chain on each one of them. There's one, there's two. There's the two chains. And that completes bag number one. Move those extra pieces off to the side. Bag number two. Got a small bag of parts in the big bag. And there's also a tattered and torn cape. And that is for our minifigure. And this is Morrow. Pretty cool minifigure. Does have the little face mask element. Of course, he has the trans yellow head and the cool black, long black hair. With two of the not glow-in-the-dark colored swords. There's Morrow. Very cool figure. Alright, so let's continue on building the dragon. Looks like we're going to build the head right now. A couple brackets. Trans yellow pieces. That down. Have this angled, or I guess a hinged plate. That's what I like to call it. We've got red rubbery horns. And this will attach right there. Have a plate with a Technic pinhole on it. A couple more brackets. Some more Technic pieces. Got this too long, thin lift arm. Probably another one of my least favorite elements. And some more of these not glow-in-the-dark rubbery horn pieces. So that kind of creates the neck element. So this is interesting. This little piece here, this modified plate that has like the two studs kind of facing either way. It's a pretty cool element because you can do this where you attach one element on one side and then another element on the other side, and they're facing opposite directions. Put a stud in there, and then a brick with studs on both sides. And some more of these rubbery spikes. These are kind of like a marbled silver color. Okay, so now we'll attach that there. So that kind of creates the lower jaw element. Have that attached. It's a pretty big dragon. You can see how big it's getting already. And then the chains will come all the way around. attached to both sides. Very top heavy right now. Alright, let's build a wing or two. Interesting use of some Technic elements. Now we have a droid body with some bionicle finger elements. Along with the little claws in them. Alright, turn this way. It goes right there. This thing is so top heavy. I don't know how it's gonna stand up without falling over. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, next wing element. It's pretty much gonna be the same as the other one, just the opposite hand. And this one attaches right there. Interesting little dragon because the arms kind of act as the wings. So it makes it hard to pose it. That's kind of the best that I can do right there. Yeah, and I guess that's the way they show it in the instructions too. They show it standing all the way up on its back legs like this with the arms up in the air. Alright, so that completes bag number 2. few extra pieces, slide those to the side. So now we're going to move on to bag number 3. And this is going to be the beginnings of Destiny Bounty. So 2 bags of small parts. We have Sensei Wu minifigure. So he's got his long white beard, single printed face, there's his hat. He does have a interesting little staff element with a gem in there. So there is Sensei Wu. Next we have a Screamer that's holding a banana and a little dagger. Alright, so we're going to begin with a Technic brick. With some Technic pins. Making sure I had the right one in there. They put a 1-to-1 diagram of some of the elements to make sure you have the right length axle. So this has made a nice sturdy Technic frame for the Destiny's Bounty. Add a couple pins with stud on the end. Eight of these red 1x1 studs. This goes right there. being kind of quiet because there's a lot going on here, and I'm trying to make sure I line up everything with the right stud. So I fear if I mess something up, it's going to come back to haunt me in a few steps. Turn it over. A couple of these guys. All right. Make sure you squeeze everything together so you don't have any gaps between your studs. Now we have 9 of these anti-tiles. This is what will allow it to push smoothly across a desk or a floor, tabletop, whatever you're playing with this on. Alright, turn it over. Couple more anti-tiles. These are the square variety. Okay. Alright, so there we go. That completes bag number 3. And we're going to go ahead and stop this portion of the build right here. So you can see we've got the the Destiny's Bounty started. We have the giant dragon complete. We've got 4 minifigures and a screamer built, so made a lot of progress in part 1. So make sure to subscribe, check out my other videos, and we will see you in part 2.